Yes, first of all, hearty congratulations, Vaibhav. I went very happy. It was really a great moment. And how you celebrated your rank as well as how your parents were been there.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir. And your guidance and overall like anthropology guidance was very much helpful. And this time I had like a quantum jump of 50 marks in my anthropology score. So last year it was around 225, I think. So this year 278 I scored. So I think my main selection basis was on anthropology only. So special thanks for that, sir. And when the results were declared, I was in the office, like interacting with the public, and my one of my batchmates called me and told. So I was very much happy, and I was expecting also this time because like since this was my fifth interview, continuous fifth interview, and in first interview I got Indian Corporate Law Service, and now this time I'll be making it to IS. And it's like since this is my third interview with anthropology. So since 3 years I've been following your channel and your videos and value addition material, current affair material. So my special thanks to you. I could not meet you personally, but surely I would come like to come before going to Lavasna.
Ayyo,
Like
thank
your
you.
blessings, sir.
Ayyo, Vaibhav. Thank you very much. That word is very big thing for me. Thank you very much. Vaibhav, uh, so for 2023 aspirants, I want to ask some questions. I want to do interview type of thing. Why? Because you are an inspiration for the next year aspirants. Uh, what is your educational qualification?
I have done BTech in computer engineering.
In Ferguson College, right?
No, 11, 12 standard I had done in Ferguson College. I have done BTech from Vishwakarma Institute of Technology, Pune.
Yes. Uh, why you thought of preparing for civil services? What is that triggering point?
Sir, actually, I was much more inclined toward defense services, and in 12th standard, I was selected for National Defense Academy also, and was allocated Indian Navy that time. Due to my medical issue, I was declared unfit, and I could not join NDA. So from that time only, I had inclination towards like services to nation or like sort of then I changed my track after engineering and decided to go for civil services. Also, my father is a government teacher, so and while retiring, he was principal in ITI Pune. So that way, I used to see my father working and the satisfaction he used to get. So his backing was also there. So that way, I like selected this civil services as a career.
So for the aspirants who are writing 2023, from your prelims preparation, mains preparation, interview preparation, how they have to prepare their prelims, mains, and interview?
The first prelims, be it prelims, mains, or interview, the day one starts preparing for civil services, whatever material, whatever standard books or say NCERTs or any other resources they are reading, they should not convert like distinguish that I am reading for prelims or mains or interview. For day one, we are preparing for all the three stages. And like what I used to do, I used to use different colors like pens for marking. Like if some major fact is there, I would write P in front of that. If some analytical factors or reasons are given, I would write M for that. Or if any innovative case study is there, I would write ethics or anthropology paper 1, 2, or I for interview. Like that, same thing you are studying, just you have to change the perspective. And I would say one should study less, but it should be quality study, smart work, and study that much only which you can reproduce, recall in the exam, rather than studying hundreds of resources. Stick to the basic resources and then do some 90% basic resources, 10% value addition current affairs. And also follow what all your teachers and mentors are telling. Trust them because they have like you have created hundreds of students till now, so you should trust the process, trust your effort study, and it can be easily said through in a year.
Yes. So Vaibhav, how was your anthropology preparation?
Sir, earlier I had geography, two interviews I had given with geography, and my first selection was through geography only. But that time I had got 220 marks only. So even if I had average marks that year or first attempt only, I could have become highest. Then next year I studied a lot for geography. I read so many resources. I got 270 also, but then in GS my score was less because I could not focus there. So then I decided to go for anthropology, and in academy, Indian Corporate Law Service Academy, my roommate was Sachin Gupta, who had rank 3 that year, and he was the topper of anthropology. So he somehow convinced me and brainwashed me with anthropology. Then I shifted to anthropology. So I preferred basic sources only, the books for anthropology. And I prepared some short notes like thinkers, different school of thoughts. Then as I referred your material also, then some case studies, value addition. So I like everyone will be writing same answers only. So some the value addition material or case studies makes your answer different. So that half mark, 1 mark per question gives you the margin of say 20, 30 marks in every paper. And I used like the school of thoughts thinkers in almost every answer, both in both paper one, paper two. And in paper two, I used to read 3 to 4 papers, newspapers, because since school days I had that habit, and that were like stress buster for me. So I used to read local newspapers also. So Maharashtra also has a lot of tribal population. So those case studies were a bit different from other candidates, I think. So that way, I think anthropology has to be active learning optional, just not like reading the books or notes and then reproducing. You should think like see whatever is happening in the society that you should be able to apply in the paper, and that will make your answer stand different from others.
Yes. Vaibhav, what should be the criteria while deciding optional for the beginners?
Yes, sir. Like, firstly, we can see the trend of different optionals. You can refer your seniors or mentors or teachers. Second should be the availability of the resources, materials, guidance, test series, for example. And third means major is your liking. Like, if you are able to sustain,
Interest.
like 1 or 2 years, you have to live with that optional, love that optional, then only you will be able to reproduce in the exam. And it should come like it should be both like practical approach also, because you have to score, not do PhD or stay lifelong with that optional. You have to clear the exam, get good marks. That should be the first focus. Liking, then the syllabus, resources. These should be the major criteria.
Finally, what are the traits a beginner should have who want to crack the examination in the first attempt? And in the overall preparation, what should be the individual's behavioral traits?
Yes, sir. Firstly, the overall preparation should be like one should have the self-discipline, and one should be very clear that why you want to join civil services. It should not be like my friends are preparing or my parents or like trained on social media, some videos on YouTube. It should be very clear why you want to go, else there can be lows in the preparation and you may get demotivated or frustrated. So the aim or like the thing should be very clear why you want to go in civil services. Then one should be very self-disciplined. Daily you should study something at least, not like there can be some breaks in between. But daily 4 to 5 hours consistent study should be there, and a small target should be there. One cannot schedule for next 6 months a year. Small targets of week or a day should be there. Now, as I was a working candidate, so I had to manage my time very properly. So on even on weekends, I used to like cut off myself from other like social things. So that way, one should be very self-disciplined, self-motivated, and you have to sustain a year-long journey. Then, secondly, behavioral traits like again self-discipline. Then physical fitness should be focused on half an hour minimum physical fitness should be there. Then one can do yoga, meditation, and also totally cutting off from your friends or social life is also not appropriate. Some interaction should be there because you have to do public service. If you are not in touch with public, then it can be a problem. But again, there has to be a limit to everything, like social media, or you should not do time pass like with friends. If you go for a tea, then hours of discussion on politics and so and so. It should be academic discussion. From everything one should learn. Like whatever activity you are doing, it should be helpful in your exam to increase marks. You have to increase marks, get selected. Then whatever you want to do, you can do after that. That 1 year should be very much focused. Array, sir, lot of like as in the starting only I say, mains it was major. Like I got more than 50 marks jump in this anthropology paper 1 and 2. Even the mock interview session with you was very much helpful, and this series you conducted like almost 10 to 15 lectures you conducted before interview. That material was also very apt. And I would say that material is very concise and can be used for the next year main students also, because you have included all the current affairs, new case studies and all. And your yearly compilation is very much helpful because it saves time for students who are working or not reading newspaper daily. So I think your all initiatives are like top notch and up to the mark, sir. And I
Thank you.
would be happy if you can be associated with Vishnu Sir's Academy, say at anthropology or any other activity.
Yeah, sure, sir. Sure, Vaibhav. Sure. Thank you very much. And
Yes.
namaskaram from my side to your parents also.
Sure, sir, sure.
Tell them hello from my side.
Yes, sir, yes. And I would like mostly 99% I would be coming to meet you if
Ayyo.
my office schedule is like.
Yeah, sure. Thank you, Vaibhav.
Yes, sir. Take care, sir.